What's up, guys? Potterville. Super excited today. Super pumped, super stoked. Excuse me. For any of my subscribers that don't know, thank you, by the way. Up to 130. Woo! For anybody that doesn't know, me and my wife have twin boys. They're 7 years old, Brody and Branson. And when they were born prematurely. They were born, I think, at 23 weeks. Super early. They were micro preemies. Branson was 1 pound and 9 ounces. Brody was 1 pound and 12 ounces. They were about the size of a squirrel. As a matter of fact, Patsy, my wife, calls them her little squirrels. They literally could have fit inside this bottle, that bottle of pop right there, and had room to stretch out. They were born, like I say, real early. They were born so early that when I went back in the, I guess, the new birth room or whatever, new baby room, whatever they call that, to see them for the first time, they were not blood red, but you know how it looks when you hold a flashlight up to your fingers or your hand and you glow red? That's what their entire body looked like. Their eyes wasn't open. Their internal organs was barely developed. Actually, my wife laid in the hospital in labor for 4 days while the doctors fed her magnesium and steroids. The magnesium to try and hold off giving birth, because the doctor told us it was about 50-50 whether or not they would make it, because their lungs hadn't developed at that point. So they fed her magnesium and steroids to help build their lungs. But she still laid there in the hospital for 4 days. Long story short, they were born. They stayed in the neonatal intensive care unit at UK Hospital for 97 days, I think it was. Me and my wife both had to take off work from the prison. We received a ton of support from co-workers and stuff like that. It was awesome. But while they were in the hospital, I wanted to get tattoos in honor of my boys. And I've got tattoos. I've got a bunch of tattoos all over me, but I had never got tattoos on my lower arms. I've got tattoos on both my upper arms, but I had always wanted full sleeves, but I didn't know what I wanted. When my 2 boys was born, I saw a perfect opportunity to get them done. So I started the process of filling in my arms with things about my boys. And I got both their names. You can see that's Branson, Brody there. And I've got a clock on my arm set to the time they was born. Puzzle pieces with their middle name in it. Building blocks to show how much they weighed. It says Heaven Sent on top of my left wrist, and it says God's Grace on the top of my other wrist. It's got the prematurity ribbon across. The prematurity ribbon's got their date of birth in it. Just negative space stars, stuff like that. I'll actually make a video about my tattoos one day, just to show them off, because I am proud of them. I'm proud of my boys. But they have faded pretty significantly over the years. Like I say, that was 7 years ago. That's the last time I've got tattooed, was 7 years ago. and I haven't had the time to get them touched up because they need completely gone over again. And anybody that has tattoos knows that tattoos are expensive, and it's a slow process. And most artists charge by the hour about $100 an hour. But it was more of a time issue than anything. And also anybody that has tattoos and has a bad tattoo or one that they aren't necessarily very proud of, it's like, imagine walking around with a full beard and a big bald spot right there. Or if you're a woman, walking around with a big bald spot in the top of your head. It's horrible. And it's like I say, it's been 7 years, but with work and this flu too going on and just things over the years, raising 2 boys and stuff, I had never had time to do it. But now my boys are 7 years old. They're pretty independent boys. They can pretty much, handle whatever comes out of 7-year-old. I'll put it that way. But I now have the time to get them redone, completely redone. Every bit of the bottom part of my arms is getting redone. So I went up to a tattoo parlor in London, Kentucky, called Merit Tattoos, and spoke with an artist up there. I ain't gonna say her name because she might see this and she might not want me saying her name. But they're awesome artists in there. I know a bunch of people that has work from them. So I set a date, April 22nd. Let me look at the card. April 22nd, yep. I go in for a 5-hour appointment, and it's going to take more than 5 hours because, like I say, both bottom parts of my arms covered. It'll probably take about, I may be wrong, 12, 13 hours. So this is the first of probably 3 appointments that I'll have to set up and do, but got it licked. I'm excited about getting my tattoos redone and showing them off, and because I'm proud of them. Very proud of my boys. They've been through more in their short life than most people will go through their entire life. They're strong, they're awesome boys, they're my heroes. I can't talk about it very much or I'll get choked up and cry every time I think about what my boys went through. Every time I think about what my boys went through, I can't help but just cry like a baby. But anyway, I got the tattoo appointment set up. It's, like I say, the first of 3. I'm super excited about getting it done because it's the most important tattoos that I'll ever have. And I want to, and the tattoos tell the entire story of what they went through in the NICU and stuff. So it's something that I'm looking forward to getting done, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about it because I'm proud of my kids, just like every parent is. But anyway, let's get this lighthearted. Just wanted to come on here and share the exciting news, and when I do go for the appointment, I'll be videotaping some of it. Probably not while they're doing the tattooing because they may have rules against that and stuff, but definitely before and after and everything. So y'all can look forward to that. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks.